Hi, so I'm uploading this to Spooky Junk rather than to the main channel because this is the channel where I upload anything that shouldn't go on the main channel. Today I'm going to be talking about a Minecraft thing that I built today. So if you don't like Minecraft, you're not interested in Minecraft, this isn't for you. If you do play Minecraft and you are interested in stuff like redstone and cool contraptions and things like that, or you're not interested in Minecraft but you want to humor me and look at this cool thing that I built, then by all means go ahead and watch. And if not, this isn't for you. It's totally okay. Whatever. So, anybody who does play Minecraft, you know the concept of an auto fisher. It's a station that you can stand at and automatically fish in AFK, or I guess you could sit there and hold the button. That's another thing you can do. But essentially, it's fishing and free items basically for free if you AFK, which is really nice. And this is a really simple one. It works on tripwires, or tripwire hooks, I'm sorry, some string, a single piece of redstone, a note block, and right through here you can see right over there it is that's a iron door. Really simple. You know though that when you fish you get a lot of items, and I mean a lot of items. There's tons of different items you can get, and a lot of them you don't really need. Nobody needs 20 full stacks of fish of both of a lot of kinds, really, especially the regular type of fish. Nobody needs 50 enchanted bows and rods and all that other stuff. What you really want is enchanted books. That's what everybody wants. Let's be honest here. That's all you want. You want to get rid of all the other stuff because you don't need it. And this system can filter out everything except for enchanted books, leather boots, and saddles. Now, I can actually show a way with mods later that you can get rid of saddles, as well as a bunch of other stuff, really, but I want to keep this very vanilla, just so that people who are not savvy with mods or anything, or who are new to Minecraft, can get this concept, at least for the most part, anyway. So, these are the types of items that you will get, the books, and the saddle, and the boots. While you're fishing with the AFK farm, your items will end up in this hopper, which will move into this hopper, and this is where your items will either end up going this way if they are stackable, and this way if they're non-stackable. For anybody that doesn't know, stackable items are anything that you can literally stack, so you can have a stack of fish. You can have 64 fish in one slot. You can't have 64 swords in one slot. These are non-stackable. These are stackable. It's pretty simple. So anything that is stackable will end up over here, and anything that's non-stackable will end up coming down here, thanks to this non-stackable item filter. I don't really want to explain how it works, just know that it does work, and it's filtering out the different items. The stackable items will end up coming this way and pass through these 4 filters. This is a really simple item filter. A lot of people use these. And anything that isn't pufferfish, clownfish, salmon, and regular fish will end up into this chest. You get your sticks, and you got your lily pads, and your name tags, and your string. I think string ends up in there. Bones, stuff like that. Actually, I don't think string. Anyway, your fish will get filtered into here, except for regular fish. They'll end up in this hopper. We'll talk about that in a sec. But your other types of fish, your puffer fish, and everything will end up in here. So it's either 2 in there, 2 in there, 2 in there. Cool. And you can watch it. You can literally watch it work. There's the pufferfish going in, it's getting filtered, and now there's 3 in there. And the same would work for the clownfish. You fish it up, it ends up in the hopper, it ends up going through the system, and you'll end up with 3 clownfish in there. Now, the regular fish are actually getting separated not into a chest, but into a line of hoppers that leads to the other side of the system and into the top of this furnace. And here is why. Whenever the non-stackable items are sent through, particularly bows and fishing rods, these can be used as fuel for a furnace, whether they're regular or enchanted. No matter how much health they have when you pull them up out of the water, they can be used as fuel for a furnace. So the first thing that happens is they end up in this hopper, which is preventing, or the hopper below it, I'm sorry, is preventing this hopper from either transferring it down or putting it in here, at least for just a couple of ticks, thanks to this little lock that I have. Again, not going to explain it, just know that this lock right here is basically making this hopper say, can I put the item that I am holding into the thing that I'm pointing at? Yes or no? If yes, it'll put it into the thing that it's pointing to, in this case, the furnace, and throw in the fuel And you can literally watch it work right now. Let's throw in a bow. And right away, you can watch it get used as fuel. It is cooking up a fish, and then when the fish is cooked, it will come through this hopper line and get thrown away by this little dropper system into lava. Wait for it. There it goes. And yeah, so when you catch a fish, when it comes in, come through the system, get filtered out, we can literally watch it pass by right here and make it into there. 46. There we go. So yeah, that happens with the fishing rods too. Go ahead and throw the fishing rod in. It'll come on through and it'll get used as fuel, and the process repeats. The next step is for the water bottles, and it follows the same exact concept, uses the same lock and everything. Once this hopper picks up anything that can't be put into the furnace, it tries to put it into, well, it puts it into this hopper. And then this hopper right here, or this lock, I'm sorry, makes this hopper say, can I put the item that I am holding into the thing that I'm pointing at, in this case a brewing stand? If it's a water bottle, then yes, it'll put it in there before the hopper below it that I'm pointing at with the cursor, not with the hitbox lighting up with the one that I'm pointing at. Before that can pick it up, this thing decides if it can put it in here or if it's going to let this hopper pick it up. In the case of water bottles, the water bottles will end up in here. They'll get picked up by the hoppers and thrown into the trash can and into the lava. So, again, let's watch this thing work. And there's it getting thrown into the lava. Awesome. And anything else, which leaves just the books, the saddles, and the leather boots, will end up in the hopper that I'm pointing at. Again, not the hitbox one, the one the cursor is pointing at, and end up in this line of hoppers here, leading all the way around to this item elevator. You have a simple comparator clock system, sorry, into a pillar of glass. Anybody that plays Minecraft knows about these item elevators, and then it'll end up in the system. Now, one problem with it, and it's not a huge problem really, is that, here, let's go ahead and break this hopper real quick. Because this hopper is always locked up, anything that doesn't make it into the furnace or doesn't make it into the brewing stand will actually get stuck in there really quick. So even if I was to reconnect these hoppers and then go up and let's throw in the boots. Throw in the boots. Wait on it. It's not going to hit the item elevator, and instead it's actually going to be stuck. Come on. It's actually going to be stuck in here. There's the leather boots. It's not a big deal because as you get items, you know, stuff will pass through. So let's say now that we fish up a saddle. The saddle goes through the system, and it'll actually push the boots that were stuck into here, and then the boots will fly up into the elevator, be put into the hoppers, and then drop down into this chest. Right there they are. Cool. And again, if we were to, let's say we fished up a book. That would end up there, it would go through the system, and then it would actually push out the saddle that we just put in there, and the saddle will come up through. And again, throw in a mending book, and so on. I think you guys are probably picking up what I'm throwing down, you know what I'm saying, picking up what I'm putting down. And it'll push up the book that we put in there previously into the system. So yeah, it filters out everything but boots, saddles, and books, and it's a pretty awesome system. However, I do have a mod installed. This is where I'm getting into the modded thing that I was talking about earlier, called Hopper Ducks, and this adds 2 items to the game, which is Hopper Ducks and graded hoppers. Let's go ahead and grab 2 cactus, because fuck it, why not? Okay, so let's put a chest right here, and a hopper right here. Hold up. Put the Hopper Ducks in there, and then put a regular hopper there. So basically what these do is they just transfer items. Throw in a cactus, it'll end up in the chest. Cool. But graded hoppers can actually be, they're basically these item filters that I had to build over here, all nice and complicated, in a singular block, which is pretty nice. So you have a really good way to filter out anything that doesn't have or can't have an NBT tag. More advanced people know what NBT tags are. I really don't want to get into it, but basically, this hopper is now programmed to only pick up cactus. So it'll pick up the cactus and put it into the chest. However, it won't pick up other stuff, so that chest is just going to sit there on top of that hopper and never get picked up. And these can be used in the system. So as items are coming through, ready to go to the item elevator and be put into the system, you can actually come down here, put a graded hopper on there, and let's say we want to filter out the only other thing that we can filter out, because it can't have an NBT tag, is saddles. Now we can do that, and then we can, excuse me, you can put hopper ducts leading from that graded hopper into this hopper right here, which points into the trash can. So let me grab a couple of saddles to show you real quick. Now, this first saddle is going to push out whatever we have in the system. I believe it's another mending book. So that other mending book should go ahead and pop up right here, yeah? Yep, there it goes. But then when we finally fish up some other non-stackable item, in this case the saddle, it'll push the saddle through, but instead of ending up in the item elevator because of the graded hopper, it'll end up in the trash can. So yeah, that's what you could do with mods. And again, with that mod, you could actually downsize at least this part pretty significantly. But, you know, I wanted to keep this mostly vanilla. But yeah, so that is the system that I made. I'm not going to include a world download because I'm not a Minecraft YouTuber. I just wanted to kind of show off this thing that I built today. So yeah, this is on my side channel, so I guess leave a like if you enjoyed. I'll also post it on Twitter, so if you watched from Twitter, tweet at me. Tell me how cool I am, or how much of a fucking nerd I am for playing Minecraft. Anyway, thanks for watching. Bye.